The Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, has allocated more than £20 million in TfL's budget to make sure that travellers can enjoy off-peak fares throughout Fridays. The trial will begin in March and it will last for 3 months. I asked the Mayor today what would need to happen to ensure that that trial is permanent. He says he's going to keep an eye on the percentage of travellers that are coming back to tube stations and train stations to make sure that it is having a positive effect. This mainly includes busier Zone 1 stations in the City of London, like Waterloo Station, London Bridge Station, etc. But he's also, for example, looking at Bank Station, which I'm at this morning. But the Mayor has warned of, in his words, certain unintended consequences that may happen. That will be another thing that TfL and he will be looking out for. But time will tell how long this off-peak Fridays will last. Bosses will be keeping an eye on the stats throughout the 3 months and we'll see what happens.
So this groundbreaking 3-month trial is just that, it's a trial. What we're going to do is make sure people can benefit from off-peak travel for the entire Friday. What we'll be monitoring is growth, passenger numbers. We'll be monitoring pan-London activity. We'll be particularly monitoring those busy commuting stations in Zone 1 and Zone 2. We're also going to see if there are any unintended consequences on other days of the week. What we do know is, unlike other cities around the world, our city is back. We have passengers coming back during the week, on average 85%, some days more. Weekends, on average 100%, some days more. Friday's a blip. No city around the world has cracked it. We're going to try and see if we can.
What do you mean by unintended consequences?
So, for example, if some people use public transport less on other days of the week and we see a reduction, that's obviously a source of concern because we've got more people coming in for the entire week and not just those 4 days, but just the weekend. So we're going to keep an eye on all those things. One of the great things about TfL is we've got sophisticated ways of monitoring each station, but also public transport use.
Is there a percentage you're looking out for of increase? Did you want it in line with the other days of the week?
I think it's not realistic to expect every day to be as high as it is at the weekends. We've seen during Monday to Thursday big increases. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays better than Monday. Every week Monday gets better. The key thing is the big difference between Friday and other days of the week. Roughly speaking, 73% using tube versus pre-pandemic. That's a lot less than other days of the week.
What are you expecting to happen regarding ridership figures because of this measure? Are you expecting them to go up?
Absolutely. We're really hoping that workers come in on Friday now. It's often cited that one of the biggest obstacles for workers to come in and commute to work is the cost of transportation. So we're hoping these Friday off-peak fares really drive up worker volumes.
And do you have a goal in mind, as it were, of the percentage increase you'd like to see in the area?
We'd like to get back up to pre-pandemic levels and then go on from there. So I think riderships are just about 75% on a Friday. If we can get it back up to 100 pre-pandemic and then go on from there, that shows really strong growth.
And is there any cost to the City of London Authority with this measure, or does it solely lie with the City Board and the Mayor?
There's not a direct cost for us, but what we are doing really actively is a Destination City programme, activating the city for visitors, for commuters, for workers, for families, to make sure that we actually have somewhere that people want to come as a destination. And so there is a cost that we are picking up to activate the square mile.
And are there any stations on your patch that you're looking to see if the ridership increases? Like
Absolutely, we're really, Bank has now had a 40% capacity upgrade in the last year. We've done a lot of streetscaping work at Bank Junction, so we're hoping this is one of the sites where we see a huge surge in numbers. Liverpool Street is obviously now the busiest station in the UK, 80 million riders. We're hoping step-free access, measures like that really help drive up traffic there as well.
And what sort of wider positive consequences are you expecting regarding hospitality, business and that sort of thing?
Well, look, we need economic growth for London to survive, and driving up numbers coming in, using our pubs, restaurants, our bars, our cultural activations, visitors, tourists, families, that all has to come together for London to grow, and that's what we're hoping is a result of this trial.